Let me not borrow this trouble ahead of time. Let me not carry this sorrow before it's mine. Hi, I'm Patricia. Welcome to the 113th episode of A Breath of Song, the podcast where I share with you the nuts and bolts of a song that helps me navigate life. I am so delighted to welcome my son, Seth, to sing with us today.
I'm really glad to be here.
And you're still sweaty from your run. I just gave him a hug. Okay. However our voices show up today, creaky or smooth or just run, we can feel the connection to our breath and vibration in our body. Let's find how good it can feel to sing. In fact, want to start stretching a bit right now, checking in with your neck and your shoulders while I tell you what's coming? We tell you what's coming. Today's song is my own, called Borrow Trouble.
We'll sing it several times through so it can settle inside and you can begin to trust it as a resource.
Maybe start finding a state of flow right now as we connect with the body and the breath. See if you can find some space between your ribs by reaching up maybe on one side and yawning. Oh, the yawn is easy. Okay, and the other side? I just want you to know my son is not doing what I'm suggesting.
When have I
and
ever?
And that's okay. You might not be doing what I'm suggesting either. That's all right. Continuing to let your body move however feels good. Start to notice the breath flowing in and out of your own body. Notice how when it floods in, it expands and it stretches. And then as it pours out, it can soften and release. And your body can stay open in its wake. Yeah. Now with a little extra awareness, let the air come in, noticing your ribs expand, under your arms opens, and then watch the softening as the air moves out. Notice the belly expand on the in, throat and jaw soften on the out. Notice your pelvic bowl stabilize and widen on the in. Spine and skull soften and release on the way out. Beautiful. Now let's let the sound roller coaster and loop and see where it goes. Sing back to me. Meow, meow, meow.
Meow, meow, meow. No.
Now I'm just playing with him. Okay, so this song has two parts that can either be simply sung consecutively as a single melody or layered on top of each other. And one of the things that Seth and I discovered as we were getting ready was that some versions of layering are trickier because Seth is usually singing an octave lower than I am, and sometimes they make really scrunchy harmonies. So we'll see what happens. Most important is to feel this pounding, running heartbeat below both parts. And actually, it's really appropriate that you ran over here to sing this. He did not run from Boston. He ran from my daughter's house. So anyway, you probably didn't need to know that, but we will now sing it. Let's learn it as call and response. Are you willing to be the responder?
Will do.
Okay, so I'm going to sing it in little bits, and Seth is going to respond with you. Here's a pitch. Let me not borrow this trouble ahead of time.
Let me not borrow this trouble ahead of time.
Yeah. Let me not carry this sorrow before it's mine.
Let me not carry the sorrow before it's mine.
It will come when it comes and go when it goes. I will know, I will know.
It will come when it comes and go when it goes. I will know. I will know.
It will come when it comes and go when it goes. I will know.
It will come when it comes and go when it goes. I will know.
Yeah. So I just want to point out, because it's a little confusing, that the two different lines, it will come when it comes and go when it goes, they start with slightly different rhythms. 1, 2. It will come when it comes. That's the first time. Let's try that. 1, 2. It will come. Yeah. It's just really solid. And then the second time, after you've done, I will know, it will come. That time it's syncopated. So let's start from I will know. I will know, I will know, it will come when it comes. Yeah, I think it's a lot easier to do it when we're going through it. But when we're call and responsing, it's really confusing to figure out that timing.
Make more sense. I'll give it a shot.
All right. So our second part goes like this. So we were just finished. I will know my trust and love are banks on the river.
My trust and love are banks on the river,
Where grief and praise can find a flow.
where grief and praise can find a flow.
My tender heart, it floats on the ocean.
My tender heart, it floats on the ocean.
The waves come, the waves go.
The waves come, the waves go.
Yeah, sweet. So the words, just in case they were hard to catch, are, let me not borrow this trouble ahead of time. Let me not carry this sorrow before it's mine. It will come when it comes and go when it goes. I will know, I will know. It will come when it comes and go when it goes. I will know. My trust and love are banks on the river, where grief and praise can find a flow. My tender heart, it floats on the ocean. The waves come, the waves go. Yeah? So shall we try singing the whole thing through together?
Sure.
Yeah. So I think what we'll do probably, here's a plan. We'll try singing it together a couple of times, and then at some point, one of us will break off over into the other part. Now that sounds like a plan, doesn't it? It sounds like a very detailed plan. Not quite sure when that's going to happen, but at some point we'll divide up into two parts. Maybe I'll let you know by talking during the song. 1, 2, all together. Here we go. Let me not borrow this trouble ahead of time. Not carry this sorrow. Let me not carry this sorrow before it's mine. It will come. It will come when it comes and go when it goes. I will know again. I will know. It will come when it comes and go when it goes. I will know my trust and love. My trust and love are banks on the river, where grief and praise,
Where grief and praise can find a flow.
my tender heart,
My tender heart, it floats on the ocean.
the waves,
The waves come, the waves go.
let me not,
Let me not borrow this trouble ahead of time. Let me not carry this sorrow before it's mine. It will come when it comes and go when
I'm
it
going to
goes.
switch to the other part.
I will know.
He's going to keep going on
I
this
will
part.
know. It will come when it comes and go when it goes. I will know. Let me
My
not
trust and
borrow this trouble
our
ahead
banks
of
on the
time.
river,
Let me
where
not
grief and
carry the
praise
sorrow
can
before it's
find
mine.
a
It will
flow.
come when
My
it comes and
tender
go when it
heart,
goes.
it
I
floats
will know.
on the
I
ocean.
will know. It will come when
The
it comes and
waves
go when it
come.
goes.
We're gonna switch.
I
The
will
waves
know.
go. Let
My
me not
trust and
borrow this
love
trouble
are
ahead
banks
of
on the
time.
river,
Let
where
me not
grief and
carry this
praise
sorrow
can
before it's
find a
mine.
flow.
It will come when
My
it comes and
tender
go when it
heart,
goes.
it
I will
floats
know.
on the
I will know. It will
ocean.
come when
The
it comes and
waves
go when it goes.
come,
I
the
will
waves go.
know.
Let me
My
not
trust and
borrow this trouble
love are
ahead
banks
of
on the
time.
river,
Let
where
me not
grief and
carry the
praise
sorrow
can
before it's
find a
mine.
flow.
It will come when
My
it comes
tender
and go when
heart,
it goes.
it
I will
floats
know.
on the
I
ocean.
will know. It will come
The
when it comes and
waves
go when it goes.
come.
I
The
will
waves
know.
go. Let me
My
not
trust and
borrow this
love
trouble
are
ahead
banks
of
on the
time.
river,
Let
where
me not
grief and
carry this
praise
sorrow
can
before
find
it's
a
mine.
flow.
It will come when
My
it comes and
tender
go when it
heart,
goes.
it
I will
floats
know.
on the
I will know. It
ocean.
will come when it
The
comes and
waves
go when it goes.
come,
I
the
will
waves
know.
go.
Let me not borrow this trouble ahead of time. Let me not carry this sorrow before it's mine. It will come when it comes and go when it goes. I will know. I will know. It will come when it comes and go when it goes. I will know. Well, that went. Oh my goodness! It's amazing to me that I can write a song and still have such trouble singing it with somebody else.
It
You know?
happens.
Yeah. I am so glad you are singing with us.
If you're glad to be singing too, please consider sharing a breath of song with a friend or on social media. Rating and reviewing really matters.
We also divvy up the costs of production among a large group of listeners.
To help, please leave something in the gratitude jar at abreathofsong.com.
Sign up there to join the intrepid band of regular listeners and receive Patty Petrowski's glorious artwork in your inbox, along with some musings and extra stuff.
This week happens to include the sheet music for this song.
Please feel free to share Borrow Trouble further, letting people know about A Breath of Song as you do. I really appreciate that. So, the song story. As so often happens, this song was born on a rough day. I took a long, high-energy walk to give myself some ease, and I wound up in a lakeside cemetery looking at the graves, listening to the lake waves, and just sobbing. I was sobbing because I was going to die someday, because my husband is going to die, because my children are going to die. I just couldn't bear it. I was so aware of it. And then it was like a light switched. I started laughing because I didn't have to bear it right then. Hello, Patricia. In that moment, it wasn't the case yet. It hadn't happened. And so the first part of this song appeared immediately. Let me not borrow this trouble ahead of time. Let me not carry this sorrow before it's mine. I thought to myself, what am I trying to do here? I'm trying to get ahead of it, to grieve early before I forget to grieve or something. And I thought, I don't have to worry about that. I won't forget to grieve. It'll come when it comes, and I'll notice. I will grieve then. And then I wrote the rest of it while I was walking back, and I was feeling just surrounded by trust and love. I was allowing, floating, letting the waves come and go. And I was walking pretty fast, which is why the pulse behind the song. Yeah, That enough story? Yeah? Okay. Are you glad to know that I'm thinking about you dying?
Oh, I've
Ahead
thought
of
about it
time.
many times.
Okay. Oh, good. All right. Let's sing it again to help our brains and bodies retain borrowed treble. And how about if we just sing it the whole way through together?
Okay.
Unison.
Do it.
2, 3, 4. Let me not borrow this trouble ahead of time. Let me not carry this sorrow before it's mine. It will come when it comes and go when it goes. I will know. It will come when it comes and go when it goes. I will know. My trust and love are banks on the river, where grief and praise can find a flow. My tender heart, it floats on the ocean. The waves come, the waves go. The waves come, waves come.
The waves go.
The waves go. Thank you, Seth. Yay! And thank you for joining us today for A Breath of Song. Thank you for taking care of yourself and listening to your voice. I believe making a better world starts with the way we tune in to ourselves and each other, which is what we just did. So, yay us!
So, if you want to share it, please let a friend know about the show so they can join us too.
And next time we'll plant another song. Until then, be well. Yes? High five.